was confident that I would love being a mum, and I wasn't disappointed. The three of us together in our little house, I just loved every minute of it. At the time, we were moving home, he'd been a little bit sick, and I was just, it's all just quite within the parameters of normal childhood things. But then he got a swollen belly. And so we'd had this beautiful family barbecue. We told everybody that we were having another baby, and it was a massive celebration. Then 9 a.m, I had him at my GP, and my GP said that he thought it could be constipation or it could be a bowel obstruction, but he couldn't be sure, and perhaps I should organise an x-ray or I could go straight to the ER. I just said, well, I'm not mucking around with x-rays. I want to go straight to the ER. Clearly something's not right. And I went to the ER in Frankston, and within about 3 hours, they were transferring us to Monash at Clayton. They hadn't actually said anything except the ultrasound people were rolling the machine around his body and going, it's there, and it's there, and it's there too, and it's just behind here. So at that point, we were like, what's there?
It was like an out-of-body experience. It was like we were watching like a horror movie or watching something that was just, that you could just turn off. But no, we were in it. You hear about cancer and you hear about all these things, but you never really know, the roadmap or how it plays out, the playbook.
I just looked at the doctor and I said, if Jasper doesn't have this treatment, will he die? And she just looked me straight in the eye and she said yes. When we were first admitted, he was in hospital for 35 days straight because in between the weeks of chemo, he was too sick to leave the hospital and too sick to basically do anything. It's such an unnatural thing to go through when your child is begging for something to stop, and you need to say to your child, no, we can't stop, we need to continue, or whatever it might be. You can't choose not to give your child chemo that day because your child doesn't want it, or you just have to continue on. Being a family that's watched their child go through cancer treatment, all you ever want is for them to engage in the world. Especially for me, it was to see Jasper be with other children, because he didn't get to be with other children for such a long amount of time. Jasper attended his first Camp Quality day, and it was the Camp Quality Space Camp, and it has set the precedence for being excited to attend every other Camp Quality event moving forward, because he did instantly feel like a part of that family. And then a letter would come in the mail and he would say, oh, it's from Camp Quality, and what does it say? What does it say? And it just helped our family and Jasper re-engage into the world.
Me and my friends, when we go to Camp Quality, it makes us have more courage in things. Like once we went on this big tall climb tree thing and zip lines, and we were all scared the first time, but we all went through it. I went on a water slide and I went in the pool with my friends, and that was the funnest thing ever.
And all of the people have such huge hearts. Whenever we go to an event, everyone in the family looks forward to it. It makes you forget. And you're looking at people all around the room who it's helping make forget their time too. So everyone's in the same boat, but everyone's having a great time. But everyone knows that what everyone else has been through. Everyone knows you've eaten in that parents' tea room. You've snuck away for a nap in one of those rooms at the Monash Children's because you're exhausted, and the beeping of machines is like drilling in your brain. But to be able to go and hold a koala at Gunbuy World, or go on ski camps, or just anything, even rummaging through my t-shirt drawer and finding a t-shirt makes me smile. So yeah, words can't do it justice, what it brings to a family of people who've been through it.
Sometimes it's on the way to the hospital and he asks little clarifying questions about cancer when it pops into his mind. But he said, I get to go to Camp Quality because I had cancer. And I said, yeah, you did. That you had cancer and then you had chemo and now you're well. And then he pondered on it for a little while and I could see his little head cocked to the side and I was watching him in the rearview mirror and he said, "So I'm lucky I got cancer." I was just floored and I didn't know what to say. He really did take my breath away in that moment. Camp Quality and being involved with Camp Quality is such an amazing thing and he loves it so much and he gets so excited and there's such a lead up to the event that his little logical mind was just saying, well, I get to do all these Camp Quality things and it's because I had cancer. So I'm lucky I got cancer. And I just explained to him that he is lucky, but it's just a different type of lucky.